Jagjagno built. What you see right there. We got some parts. Yeah. So I told y'all I needed some tube caps that fit inside the tube. I told y'all the mistakes I made in the last video. I thought they were all the same. They're not. So we got some tube caps so I can weld those up, and then also got what we needed here, Hammerconcepts, so we can go ahead and finish doing some of the carbon. So let's see if I can show y'all what I'm talking about with these caps. I'm one-handed here, so bear with me. So these tubes, you can see it's open, okay? The other caps just sat on the end like this, per se. These actually fit inside, as you can see. That's how I did the other side, so I'm gonna try and keep it the same. So yeah, we got these. I need to get these put in. Tub fits good. I'm happy with it. And I have this. Let's see if I can show you. Let me set this down. And I already made this, okay, which is this piece right here, okay, and they're identical. I could take this one and lay it over the top of that one, and it's identical. So essentially, let's see if I can show you with one hand here. Oh, this is difficult, but yeah, you get the idea for research purposes. But yeah, so I need to get that put in there, and then we attach our ribbon strips to this so we can do carbon panel. And then I'll do the same thing in the front of this wheel tub. Let me set this down. Jesus, it's making noise. So what we did in front of this wheel tub here, we'll do the same thing on this one. It'll be a carbon copy as well. So yeah, it's exciting. Let's get the bedside taken back off. Oh, that fitment's great. Let's get the bedside taken back off and start working on putting these brackets in, or these support braces, so I can do the carbon, and we can keep on trucking, keep making progress. So hey, as always, I thank y'all for watching and supporting and subscribing and all that stuff. Love all the comments. It helps. Some of y'all got some great tips and just the support alone. So let's get to work. All right, so I'm gonna share a little share a tip. I'm by myself working all the time. Boy, check out that tape job. Holding it where I need so I can at least get a tack on it to hold itself up. And what I'll do is I'll pull a measurement from the ground to the same spot on both sides here, and I'll use this one as a reference. That way they're angled the exact same, which from the eyeball it looks symmetrical, but I just want to make sure when I'm doing all this work to mess up something silly like that. So let's just pull some measurements. I got this tape. I just wanted to show you how I do it, because there's not a magical amount of people hanging out here for this. So masking tape, it's like an extra hand. So y'all don't be scared to use tons of tape and stuff if it makes your life easier. So use tape, use clamps. I buy a bunch of clamps from Harbor Freight. Not sponsored by them. Be cool if I was though, because I need more clamps. C clamps, all that stuff. Magnets from Central, those are great. So y'all keep all that in mind. But we're gonna get this one. We're gonna go ahead and get that tacked in there so we can work on some ribbon strips. All right, so we got our end caps here that we're gonna put on, get them welded in. You hear in the background, Timmy's over there drilling out rivets on the bed. But we're gonna go ahead and get these put on. We already got, this is tacked in. Well, one side's welded out. I need to do the other side, but I also need to weld these caps on here and down there. And then we're gonna build the little piece here, okay? And then we're also gonna do the piece that goes here for the carbon, because like I said, we're gonna try and get it all sealed up. It'll be nice. It'll be worth it. So let's get these burning. So far the fit up's going great. I'm just going to kind of show y'all how I mock up these little panels, brackets, frames, panel frames, carbon frames. I don't know what you want to call it. It's what I weld the ribbon strips to, and then mount the carbon to start closing up between the inner frame rails and the bed sides. Yeah, let's flip the camera around and I'll show you. All right, so this is kind of how I do it here. These are cut on 45s. Get my measurements, everything right the way it needs to be. And I'll go ahead and tack it here on the table, and then we'll take it from the table over to the truck, verify fitment, and then I'll come back and I'll weld it out. But I just kind of wanted to show y'all how I do it, you know. So nothing special, that's how I do it. Yeah, let's tack it, let's fit it, and I'll show you. All right, so I got this one. It's just essentially tacked in. Okay, I put a few puddles there and a few puddles there to hold it. I wouldn't stand on it yet or anything like that. And then we'll do the ribbon strips for the tub. I do have Clecos holding it to the frame, but I went ahead and now that this is where it goes, I traced right under here all the way across. And then I'm going to cut this access off because we don't need it. I also need to trim up that lower access there, get it close to those tubes, that way it follows the correct line and it looks good. And the same thing back here, gotta cut it still. So this one's in, this one's all the way in. I need to do ribbon strips and carbon. This one I'll finish welding out when I pop this tub out to go ahead and trim it up. And then we will build this piece here with the little 1/4 inch support, just like we did on that side over there. Then we can see about starting to cover the center underneath. And I'm gonna have to build something for between the 4-lane brackets. Not sure exactly what I'm gonna do yet there, but we'll figure it out. So anyway, let's get the tub off, let's get it trimmed, and then we're gonna weld this out as well. All right, y'all, we got everything kind of trimmed up and stuff. I'm gonna walk around here and show you what we got going on. Let's see, let me get over here. Grab my hat. All right, so I got this piece like I was telling you about to match the other side. It's in, got the ribbon strip set in there to mount the tubs. I just set the tub back in so the ribbon strips aren't mounted, but yeah, I think it's gonna work out pretty good. I'm happy with it. It just takes so much time to do these ribbon strips and stitch welding, and oh my gosh, it just takes forever. I am not a fan of having to sit there for all that time and do that. I've been at it for hours and I feel like I didn't make any headway, but it's part of it, you know. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day there. It's my little girl's birthday. We're gonna go take her out to dinner and stuff like that, but we made good progress today. We're gonna keep trucking. Tomorrow's Easter, might get a little something done, might not, I don't know. It's a day for the family, so hopefully everybody has a great Easter. And as always, thank y'all for watching. Thanks for tuning in, it means the world. Slowly but surely we're getting there, guys. All right, so we got a little bit more work done. I come in, today's Easter, happy Easter y'all, by the way. Family stuff during the day, jump back on race car stuff by night. So look at that. You can say what you want, but it looks good. Looks nice, looks good. I'm happy with it. I need to start welding in some ribbon strips on the front side of the tub. Let me see if I can get over there. I got bed sides in the way. All right, so I need to weld on the ribbon strips up here now. I already got the one place for the tub, but I need to fill out the inside here with a ribbon strip, and then also build that box. I won't get to it today. Like I said, it's Sunday evening. I just want to knock out what I could real quick, and I'm gonna wrap this video up with this one. Not a whole lot of progress, but it's better than nothing. I've been extremely busy. So yeah, as always, thank y'all for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, all that jazz. We're growing at a, what I call a decent rate. I don't know what a good rate or a bad rate is. I'm sure it'll blow up one day and somebody will go back and watch all this and maybe it'll help them. But anyway, hope y'all had a good Easter weekend. This is looking like a hot rod, and I'll be back.